Assalamualaikum and good morning to all attendees. My name is Amira Fatini and I will be your moderator for today. The talk of our topic, which is Human Resource Information System (HRIS). Today, we have four inviters representing two different companies. I introduce Panel A and Panel B from Legacy Enterprise, while Panel C and Panel D from NNI Bookstore Sdn Bhd. Panel A, can you introduce yourself and what position do you hold in your company?
Okay, Waalaikumsalam and thank you to our moderator, Miss Amira Fatini. My name is Nafaraina Nalin binti Muhammad Asri as a PA of Legacy Enterprise, and this is my Human Resource Manager Aina Nafisa binti Asik.
I would like to say thank you for being willing to attend into our talk today. Panel B, can you share a little bit about your company background?
Thank you, moderator Miss Amira. And I want to thank again to you invite us to join this program. I look you so pretty today. I will share with you all a little bit about the Legacy Enterprise. Right, the Legacy Enterprise is a boutique, and Legacy Enterprise was opened on 2005. We also have a few brands at Selangor, Kedah, Johor, and Sabah. And our office HQ in Selangor right now, Selangor. The presence of the public to our boutique is welcome.
Very interesting. Let's not forget, we also have invited a representative from NNI Bookstore, Sdn Bhd, to participate in this talk. Panel C, how are you?
Thank you to the moderator, Miss Amira, for your question just now. As you can see, I'm fine. Thank you for the concern.
Can you introduce yourself and what business activity does your company run?
Thank you, Miss Amira. Before continuing our talk, I think it's better me to introduce my company. I am Nurul Amirah as PA from NNI Bookstore Sdn Bhd and Nur Shafiqah Hanum as HR Manager. As you know, my company run a bookstore, and our bookstore will have books, reading accessories, journals, writing supplies, and food items. Further than the actual pages of a book, we give accessories, additional reading materials, and things that help the readers relax and enjoy the entire experience to a higher degree for our customers who love reading.
Thank you, Panel C, for your explanation just now. We will continue with the topic of our discussion, which is about HRIS. Panel D, what do you know about HRIS?
Okay, what I know about HRIS is a technology-based system used to acquire, store, manipulate, analyze, retrieve, and distribute pertinent information regarding an organization's human resource. The definitions provide us the basic characteristic features of the human resources information system. These are a technology-based amalgamated system of databases and computer application, a way to acquire, store, manipulate, analyze, retrieve, and distribute pertinent information on human resource, and a way to facilitate integration between human resource management (HRM) and information technology. It also includes the people, policies, procedures, and data required to manage the HR function. I think that's all from me.
So, what the benefit obtained by NNI Bookstore Sdn Bhd if your company has a systematic HRIS?
Now I will talk about the benefit. Benefit for management include HRIS provide a clear vision of business, including business transparency. HRIS provide sharp insight into the process of hiring, retention, and hiring of employees based on system performance. HRIS ensure reduction in the cost of store data in human resources. Benefit for the human resources department include HRIS ensure the possession of a single database of all the employees in the organization with all supportive information and reports. HRIS eliminate all forms of paperwork that are sluggish and lead to mistake. And the last one is benefit for employee. HRIS ensure effective time management. HRIS enable working with one software window. HRIS also enable data access at any point in time. I think that's all from me.
Next, I want to ask panel A. With the COVID-19 situation that we are facing right now, what are the problem or impact faced by HRIS or HRM in your company?
Okay, in my view, the problem faced by human resource management companies has switched to a remote work model at the rate and scale we have never experienced. As a face-to-face collaboration is replaced with email and video conferencing, HR manager have to do difficult work under difficult consultants. Our company, for example, our companies need to present the detail of design, how to make something like blouse and so on. We also have to face the problem when we need to find a way how to and plan how to promote our service and make our business run as usual before this pandemic. Okay, for now, our biggest impact is we incur considerable losses when we are unable to conduct our business on their premises. We also lost a lot of customers because they couldn't do face-to-face purchasing activities. We also need to do various things to increase sales rates by doing ads and promotion at our media platform, which is IG, Facebook, Twitter, website, and so on.
What are the strategy or ways to overcome the problem, panel B?
I will explain what the strategies or ways overcome the problem of our company. Okay. In fact, we, human resource, no least impressed with this pandemic. Only some of our activities were disrupted, such as providing training for the employees to participate. Because of before pandemic COVID-19, we was arranged some activities and some training to them can join to increasing their skill uh, in like what to attract customer and more and other training, right? In dealing with it, we will not hire new employers first. In fact, we will make a small deduction on the workers' wages. This is because to cover the rental of the shop and so on, before making pay cuts, we will inform employers advance so that they understand our action. If the employer did not agree with our statement, with our opinion, we had to remove it. For the good of all, it's better to make a salary deduction than we have to close this business. When the situation has returned to normal, the salary deduction will be cancelled.
Thank you for sharing the information, panel B. Panel C, what do you think about the function of HRIS in the company?
Thank you to the moderator. Okay, now I will talk about functions of HRRS. There are 6 functions of HRRS that are record maintenance, compliance, talent management knowledge, strategic, forecasting and planning, and the last is decision making. So that we can conclude that none of these functions of HRRS fundamentals are isolated. They are interact and affect each other.
That's right. HRIS is very important to all companies who involved with human resource management, especially companies who run a large business. Benedi, can you state the implementation of HRIS?
Okay, thank you, Miss Amira. Now I would like to talk about the implementation in HRIS. Step 1, the first step involved in the process involved the selection and implementation of team. Step 2, the second step involved the development of a list of the requirements such as hardware or operating system necessities. How well they work with other systems, capabilities of the report writer. Step 3, in order to identify potential vendors, make use of internet or referral. Step 4, the organization should analyze the budget allocation with the guidelines formulated. Step 5, in this stage, organization has to select the best vendor of HRIS considering the criteria. Step 6, soon after the evaluation and selection of the vendor and the product, one has to carry out the implementation schedule. Step 7, the organization has to make an effective review of system documentation. Step 8, make provision for training and developing the staff member who will be engaged in HRIS implementation. Step 9, install the hardware and software into the system. Step 10, migrate data into the system. Step 11, ensure the accuracy of all data into the new system. Step 12, effective data distribution is to be ensured. Step 13, ensure the accuracy of the data in the comparison with what is entering the system and the generate output. And the last step is evaluation. I think that's all, Miss Amira.
Thank you for sharing the important information, Benedi. It is not easy to handle this HRIS, especially when the new problem appear in the business such as the COVID-19 pandemic. What do you think, Benedi?
I'm agreeing with you, moderator. I think human resource, the bookstores, the Denver Heights also have a problem like us, human resource legacies enterprise. This is because it's not easy us as human resource to deal with the problem faced during the pandemic COVID-19. But the results of the cooperation of each member of group was able to the problem. No matter what point of problem we will face, as a member of the group also needs to always give commitments in the face of that problem. Me, as an human resource who will always abide the government instruction. When the government asks to work from home, I would issue that statement and let to other employers to know about that. And I believe it's not easy to them work from home. Not only that, for employers have a problem at home due to the added stress of work at home, can refer me WhatsApps or call, and we can solve this problem. And I hope to all employers is not care to the bookstore student berhad, legacies, enterprise, and all industry. I hope you all can face during the pandemic COVID-19.
Alright, I would like to ask Panel A, does the HRIS has any limitation?
Okay, thank you, moderator, for your question about limitation. Yes, HRIS, which is Human Resource Information System, have a limitation. First, limitation can be expenses in terms of money and workforce requirement. Next, there are always have possibility of a mismatch between the data requirement for an HR manager and the data interact into the system. The other side of the continuous update of information is the possibility that there will not be any historical data for continuous comparison, but one cannot match human abilities in technologies in some matters with any computerized system, which has limitation involving many HR issue that involves many human resource issues problem.
Thank you, Panel A. There is still a lot of questions I want to ask, but the time had already come to the end of our talk. I would like to say thank you to all inviters who are willing to spend their time with us in this talk. I hope every information from the members of our panel provide a lot of benefit and important information to all. Hopefully, we have time to meet again. Thank you.